Hello and welcome, you amazing person. My name is Rob, and I am the Manic Gaming Guy. Today, we're going to be playing some BeamNG.drive, and we're in the mood to make some roads. I recently got asked a question earlier on, could I make a video to do with the new road tool, which I believe is called Road Architect. I could be wrong, because I'm not the best of readers. This is what I made so far. Just mucking about. Just trying to test things out and seeing what you can do with it. Got some trial pieces over here, which is pretty cool. If you've played City Skylines, you might know a tool called Prop Tool, which allows you to lay a straight line, and then you can lay lines of trees or bushes or anything you want really in a straight line. That's basically what I asked for maybe years ago in a video, and they've answered. They've given it to me. I don't know if they actually heard my video, but it seems like they did, because it's exactly what I wanted, with some alterations that need to be done still, like being able to use the same one. It keeps resetting you back to the standard preset of like this same road, so every time you lay a new road you have to reset it to a different one. There's probably a way to do it, but I don't know how to do it, and it's really upsetting me. It's quite annoying, but yeah, it's going well, okay so far. I did save this map, I've loaded back up, and things aren't quite the way they were. I had these on the other side, and also there should be some walking pavement slabs, you know, sidewalks as you guys like to call them. So let's find out what's going on there. Let's go into World Editor by pushing F11. It's gonna be sort of like a walkthrough tutorial sort of thing, as well as like me learning sort of thing. Like I say, I've already done some bits. I've done some learning, so it's not gonna be that bad. But areas of it I'm just confused by why I've done it like that and things. So keep in mind, this is more of like a, you know, I'll try it and you watch, but I sort of know what I'm doing kind of video. So this is the map. We should be able to push this tool. Okay, we should see the road markings. For some reason they've not popped up, so maybe we click this and then this tool. Okay, this is what annoys me. Why is it not working? But the bridge has disappeared. Why has the bridge disappeared? Ah. I don't get why this is not showing up anymore. It was doing it earlier on, but close the game and load it back up, and for some reason it's missing, and it makes no sense. Let me see what I can do. Maybe it is. Go away. Right, so I've had a look around. I can't work out why it's not bringing up the old path tool that I've done to make all these. It should do. I haven't done anything to cancel it. When I was making it before, going in and out of the map, I managed to make it stay there, but for some reason if you close the game it doesn't come back up. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So obviously you've got the tool here to make roads. This one's going to make a straight road. Boom, like that. Now you would hope this wouldn't go away. When you click this button, oh, don't want this button. When you click this button, you get your decal and all that shows up, and obviously you would still paint the road as you would do normally with the terrain. There we go. And it's just so much quicker to draw a road. But yeah, so you would save that. Then let's say you would hope you turn the game off, you turn it back on, you would go in, you would find the map, you'd load it up, you'd push F11, go to World Editor, you zoom out, look at any of your roads hopefully, and then when you push this tool, this comes up still. For some reason it doesn't want to come up for the rest that I did earlier on. Now, this is a little bit of a problem, because obviously you want to be able to join the road to the road you've already made. And that's going to be hard, because you can't see this grid thing, basically. I'm going to carry on the tutorial anyway. That's not a problem. Well, the walkthrough, the viewing, I don't know, the gameplay. You call it what you want. I'll show you how it's all done. I'll show you how you connect the roads and your junctions, and how you basically would make a grid out anyway. But keep in mind, some things are still a bit jank and don't really work that well. But none the least, it is still quite a fun and powerful tool when you do get to using it. I have enjoyed it quite a lot. So let's try and go through the basics, shall we? So obviously I come up with nothing on here. You had no road or anything like that. And I put one down. I use this tool here and I draw this. You can also do a curve tool with this one. All you do is you select it without the computer hopefully crying too much. Come on. And have I broke the game? Is it crashed? Have I managed to get it crash? Oh, what days I managed to crash it, haven't I? I literally pushed the button and it crashed. Okay, we're back into the game now. Now this will be interesting because the game's closed. Will this still show up on this thing? No. No, it does not. So if you close the game, you lose the ability to edit the road that you just put down. Now obviously I can find that in here somewhere. I'm guessing maybe it's this one. I don't think it is that one. So yeah, you would hunt for hours trying to find that bit of road, but you eventually get to it. You can delete it. I suppose you might be able to just do it this way. Yeah, you can click on them, and then yeah, you'll be able to delete it like this. Now get rid of all your decals. Not all of it though. You can go. There we go. I got rid of all of that. So that was irritating. So yeah, there needs to be some sort of improvement because that shouldn't happen. Surely you want that to stay there, not disappear. Anyway, let's try it again. So we got this tool. This makes a straight one. So I'm just going to use the left click button and click it down, which is odd because normally it's like the alt button, I think, to draw the decal roads, or was it shift? One of those two. So you assume that you're going to be using that, but no, it's just click away. And it is stuck there. You can't get rid of it until like you click on a different tool or start a new one, you know. Yeah, so that's fun. You can also do this tool. You're going to have 3 points and it will do your curve, so you can have like a big curve and you can move that on. But there is a problem with this tool, and I will show it to you. You can actually link these up, and then you'd want to like say, oh, I like this the way it is, like even if it wasn't at a weird angle. So let's say, why have you just done that? Let's say it's like this. You want to join this one up. All you got to do is wait for this blue line, and it will link them up. Whoa! What happened to my curved line? My arced road is just now turned into a normal spine road. Now, I'm not too sure what you're meant to do with that. I think maybe you're probably meant to use like a junction, like a simple add sidewalk junction. So that's... it just hurts your head. I don't think you have to use any of these. That's like a crosswalk, just like simple crossing. But it shouldn't be a problem. This should not happen. Oh, delete that. So yeah, if that happens, it disappears. Double click on the screen. That's another weird bug that happens. So yeah, that's irritating. It will happen to any side. I do it to either. And if you do it with junctions or anything like that, it just goes a bit jank. But that's a thing. So ignore that for now. Junctions. Let's talk about junctions quickly. Show you how they're linked up. What's this thing? Add new overlay for tires. So that's just like just adding a decal. You know, it adds nothing apart from like a decal, I guess. Yeah, like a line. You know, so you can draw straight lines. Basically like the decal tool, but you do other things with it, I guess. There's a bridge tool. That's not too bad. Let's go over to the gap that I had. Oh, I just spawned my car in there. Crunch. So we've got the... Okay, we'll just pause the game. Got this bridge. It's not too bad. It doesn't join up to the decals like you would assume straight away. You literally just draw it across, and then you've got a bridge. and it just, as long as the road's not too bad, it will blend in quite nicely with the road. Might have to do some terraforming, and if you scroll down, you can change the bridge width. So that's the sideways one. You can make it wider. Why not? You can change the depth. So that's the thickness of the bridge. Yeah, and then you can also change like the arc. Make it arc. Oh, like a champ. There we go. Nice and simple. Not too bad. I'm guessing you can do a negative arc if you want it to dip down. You can do like design it as like a rope bridge or something. Hopefully in the future they'll make it so we can alter the road itself. It does have a collision things, so you can rebuild collision, and the decals should sit on top of the road on the bridge, but obviously that's a bit jank at the moment. So yeah, blah blah blah. So say you want to do like I did here, roundabout and junctions. I want to do that quickly. Let's go over here somewhere. So you've got your junctions, you've got multiple junctions, you've got your normal urban and rural junctions and your highway junctions. These are a bit weird how they're done, because you've got to put your junction in, be happy with the way it is, and then convert it to a road. Right? So I'll show you what I mean. You've got loads of tools down here to use, which are going to change all sort of parameters in here. One of the main ones I tend to do, if I'm telling you, if I like the roundabout more to demonstrate this, because that's what I like to play with. So you get different parameters, like say you want to make these sidewalks like that, make it bigger, like a ginormous roundabout, and then you can change the width of the pavement around the side. You can take the low corners off, so basically that was dipping the corners down there. There's a number of things you can do. You can up the amount of lanes that are going into the roundabout, of course. So now we've got 4 lanes going in. Then on the roundabout itself, you should be able to change the amount of lanes. Oh, it's already got 2 in there. It did it for you, which is annoying. I'd want to be able to change the amount of lanes. Let's say I want 2 lanes here, but only one coming in. You should be able to still do that. You shouldn't always have to have more here and less here. That just makes no sense. But yeah, for some reason also sticks traffic lights on. So we go into the view now. You can see there's traffic lights and things like that thrown in there, as well as the pavement. I keep calling it sidewalk because it's written like that in here, which is pretty cool and useful. Where have I got to? Yeah, so I normally take the traffic lights off, as it's a roundabout. You wouldn't really need traffic lights. Include traffic signs, so that's just telling you it's a roundabout. That sign that pops up. You've got arrows and stuff you can add, so it's pretty fun. So that's it. You're happy with where your roundabout is and all the parameters are correct. You then would push this button here, and now it's come off this list and it's coming to the roads list. And you'd think it'd put it in a big group for you, but no, it's all separate. You can look at each individual bit of the. I don't know why it's so zoomed in when you do that. That's a bit weird as well. But yeah, each individual bit. You can also grab some of the nodes, and you can adjust things if you need to. But this is now how you also join your normal roads to it. So you'd tap your normal road length, where roughly you'd think you'd want it. Then say you're quite happy with this one being here. You can use this button here to add nodes. So you've got one before or one after. We have selected this node as it's highlighted. I want one in the middle, so it'll be after it, I guess. After this node. Okay, no, that was wrong. I want it before this node. So it's obviously done like a list. So it'd be 1, 2. So if you're going after it, it'd be 3, not like in the middle, as you might presume. You might want to line it up like this, and then basically draw it up to the next node. Join it up to the next node. Stop doing that. Right, so for some reason, let's just save my work. It's not joining up. It should do. There should be a line here to join it up. But I had this bug before. Obviously, you can see I've drawn roundabouts up before, so it's not normally a problem. But we now go over to this junction and then finalize this one as it should be a normal road. And then you draw your normal roads in. You can then join it up to the green lines and it'll do your stuff for you. Now, if the roads are 2 different roads joined up together, it'll put like a little transition bit in. But you can change the road you're using. So they've go out here now. They are the same sort of decals. Let me paint it in quickly. Right, so you can see they're the same sort of decals. They do link up now. No weird bits in the middle. Well, actually, they do have a weird bit there. They should filter that, shouldn't they? Put some feather edge. You can add the feather in edge. Let's go back to this tool. Click this. Right, so you can actually change the roads you're putting in. Now, this winds me up. You'd think like you'd change this road and that would be the road you've got set. But no, you change this road, and then when you go build a new road, you've got to change that road again if you want them to match. You see what I'm saying? Which can get a bit tedious. You can save certain things, but like I'm still working out quite a lot of it, but we'll get there. Right, so let's talk about changing the roads you've got. The next step in the video. Right. So obviously you can go back and forth and have a look at your roads, and this is what we got. Let's pave it in. Go back to this. Right. Okay, so at the moment it's just it's 2 width and then 1 lane either side, okay? Nice and simple. I do want to work out how to make a left-hand drive. Haven't done that yet. I do really want to do that. I don't know if it's converting these 2 round, making -1 over here, 1 over here. But problem is, it doesn't change the arrows. I need to work out how to change these arrows. I can do that, I'll be happy. But anyway, let's just crack on what we're doing. So we can test what road we're on. It does recommend us doing it all in this view, by the way, so you can work out your roads a bit better than the angled view. And let's have a look at some of the settings we got for it, shall we? So you got your transform control. So this like will, you know, you got one that brings the ground. Okay, I shouldn't do that here because it's flat. Okay, we'll skip this one for now. I'll come back to that one. Don't even need to talk about that one. Master width, that's just the width of the main road. Yeah, don't really talk about that one too much. This one's useful. So at the moment you can see you can move in 1 node. Say you wanted to move the whole road, you push Alt, but it still only moves the node. So you got to push this button here, and then you can move the whole road if you wanted to move it over. Quite a useful one to remember. Auto banking. So basically, if you're taking a turn and you want it to camber into the corner, banking. You can have auto banking, so when I take a bend, the road will actually lean into the bend for you, so that helps with like race tracks and stuff. Very useful. Layers, now this is quite a useful tool, needs more in depth, so we'll come back to layers. Road condition, right, so if we go obviously off and you looked at the road, you can see there's some potholes and repairs and stuff. You can do that here. You can change it from urban, highway to dirt. You can also change the condition of the road, if it's high quality, if it's rough. The road condition is like the tyre wear that shows up, so that's pretty good. The repair patches, you can have it like really patchy and throw a few potholes in there like it's really worn. You can do that, very good. You can fade it in, fade it out, and randomize the seed, so you can have a different variety of layers that come out. And that's very good. Okay, let's move up and have a quick look at what we've done. See what we mean? Loads of potholes, really rough looking roads, loads of texture and detail. But we can take it further. At the moment, all you see is some decals. Okay, so yeah, we'll come hopefully back to transform. You can probably work that out, by the way. It'll bring, you know, you have got this thing, right? You got this redness around it, the area of effect, right? You can make it smaller and make it bigger. And basically, if I had, okay, we'll just get this out of the way because it's quite a quick one. So we're going up this hill, go back to this. I bet this road's not happy now, is it? Go back to this road. Take that off. Thank you very much. Right, I kind of lost it now. Can it? Will it snap up? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Will this work? Will this help it? Okay, no. Right, so we're just going to delete this road. And then we'll start again. We'll see how we got it. We still actually technically got it. Yeah, we have still got it. Okay, what I was trying to show you is, yeah, there we go. You see how it's not formed to the hill? It's made a big gap. You can actually like then keep going back down. Then say that's the hill you want. You don't want it to follow the terrain of the ground. Normally you would use the terrain tool and you can bring it up to mesh. But this has got its own terraforming thing. So you've got these red lines. So this is important. This is going to be the width of effect. I'll get it quite big or low. I can have a really sharp hill like I've already got, which we're going to stick to, right? We'll make it maybe a bit more dense that way. Okay, cool. And then you push the up to hill, and you've always got one that takes it down to terrain if you want to follow the terrain. I recommend this one here. We've got terraform the terrain to this single road is what we're going to use. Okay, you also got one as all roads together, so I'll guarantee it's just not these ones here because they're apparently finished, but any one of these need terraforming, this will work for them. But we're just going to do just one road, and then boom. You see how it's done it up to the road, but and also the edge and a bit out. And then you can do, maybe bring the merger in, domain of influence, bring that out, and then hopefully this should work. Do it again. Yeah. There you go. It's made it even smoother out if you weren't too happy with that. It makes it look like a nice, natural-ish road going on. So we just paint it in quickly. Well, see, I've got to do that first. And then do that. Paint it in. With a bit of road. Obviously, I'm being pretty nasty with my painting. Don't worry about that. And there you go. You've got a bit of road. Got a bit of road that goes over a hill with lots of potholes. Looking good. Right, so let's change it, right? Let's change the road first, and then we'll get into layers. So this thing here is the profile of the template that you're using. So like, obviously there's be ways to make your own templates, I'm sure, and save them, and there will probably hopefully be a way to quickly choose them rather than messing about so much. But yeah, let's hope that comes. Let's click this button. You're going to be thrown into the sky. Don't panic. That's perfectly normal. You've got a list of options up here. You can load a profile from disk. So yeah, you can do that. That's brilliant. Did I just make this bigger or not? Well, I made my list bigger, but obviously not. So you've got some rural roads. You've got some urban roads. You've got some highway roads. You've got some tracks. These are like dirt track roads. You've got barriers only, lamps only, which is pretty cool. We'll look into them. This is the one going over the thing, isn't it? So let's keep to a urban road. So this is going to give us a sidewalk on the edge, but we want urban road with some lamps, surely. How did we do that one last time? Yeah, we don't worry about the barriers. We can do that ourselves. So we want to choose. I think we can choose this. And we must be able to edit the amount of lanes into it, I'm sure. I've got to remember how I did it now. There's the nose, there's the amount of roads. We don't want that many roads in. Not down here at the bottom, is it? Road condition. Layers. No, it's not that. Got to remember. So it must be back in the prefabness. So we chose this one. Urban with the street lamps. I don't have to do it with street lamps. I can do that myself. Let's just choose the simple 2 width, 1 lane. Boom. Okay. And it's got the grey side bit, so that should hopefully be our sidewalks already put in. Brilliant, looking good. And you can change the height of the pavements if you don't like the height. You can do all sorts of them. I'm imagining you can do drop down curbs as well, which is brilliant. We'll probably take some fiddling around. So let's add some street lamps and other things to it. This is like the prop tool thing I was coming into, that I was saying earlier on in City Skylines, how it's a straight line, you can add some props. So let's look at that, shall we? Let me just have a sip of my drink, please. As I'm getting a bit of a dry mouth. See, the thing that scares me now is, like, if it was to crash halfway through one of these roads, you'd have to start the road over again, surely? Unless you remember to save your templates and stuff. I don't know. We'll look into that. So, we have seen everything near enough. It's time to talk about one of the favourite parts about this. Which was actually, I was having a conversation with someone on my Patreon. I said, oh, I wish it had this and that, without even looking into it properly. And it did have it. It's exactly what I meant about being able to put some barriers and walls and street lamps across the road nice and evenly, hassle free. I put them in manually normally, and it takes forever. So this is definitely speeded up map making, 100 times. So let's have a look at layers. As you can see, we've got layers here, and we've got 3 things written here. We've got a center line, an edge line, and edge line R. The center line is the dash line in the middle, and obviously the edge is the road edge that you see blending into the ground. Or is it now going to be No, it's not going to be that. What is this then? Oh, okay, so it's just the we've got white line and the yellow lines. That's all it's showing. For some reason it's not showing the tread marks. I think that's done through the condition of the road, with the patch holes. So that's pretty cool. And it's not the sidewalks, which is okay. I guess you got to choose the prefab to get the sidewalks. I haven't found out how to make your own custom prefabs with sidewalks yet. That's something I need to work on. But anyway, let's. I'm procrastinating on over this. Let's get on with this. Layers. This layer is an offset layer. I don't know what. I haven't tried the top ones. You've got decals, which I imagine is the same as adding like potholes and stuff. Patches, a single. It's layer at some chosen position along the road. Spawns lay multiple. I don't know what can you choose for this then. I don't really want to choose. Oh, I shouldn't have probably chose that right then. Didn't mean to do that. We'll add a new one first before we start randomly clicking buttons. It's automatically set to this, a longitude layer which spawns a lane, multiple adjustment lane. So that's like a decal, surely. A longitude layer which has a fixed width. A patch, a single instance. So that's going to be like... What's to let you choose for that? Because you click that and you click this, you see. And then it lets you pick something. So it's just going to be a decal for that one. Decals. So I'm guessing all the top ones are decals. And your bottom ones are meshes. So these are how you put in your street lights. I tend to click single mesh because I think they still have 6 different lists. But if you pick one on this list or even that list and then change it, you'll still end up with the same mesh. So I've clicked this one. We're going to find a lamppost, I guess. I cannot remember what it's actually called. I just got to hope it jumps out at me somewhere. And it's not. Okay, what's this one? Okay, we'll put some fancy street lights in there. Why not? Now, this is the sort of one that would go down the middle, I guess, though, isn't it? Because it's got a double side. But it's so pretty. Let's spend 4 seconds or so. Seeing if the other one jumps out at us. Drywall. I think I've gone too far, or am I on it somewhere? Spotlight. It wouldn't be a spotlight. Standing light. What's a standing light? No. Now I've lost my other one, haven't I? Oh, that was silly. Small pile. So yeah, look, these are a lot of things that you can add, by the way. I might as well just be randomly clicking on them, so you can at least get an idea of some of the stuff that you can. Some reason most of this you wouldn't use. A curb you'd use, that's for sure. The scaffolding, that's a pretty useful tool. Oh look, just randomly clicked on it. So we've got a double one which you can use. We've got the single one. What a bridge. Oh look, it's got like a thing so it goes on the side. That's pretty damn cool, isn't it? Obviously we don't want just this one, so we click on it. You have to click on it, by the way. Even if you're making a duplicate of that one, you have to re-click it. So we can even call this light if we wanted to. And we want to click the show button, and then it's going to show up as a single piece at the start of the road. So now we go back down to our settings. We can make it a road span mesh. So rather than a single piece, it's going to be multiple pieces. Let's just get a different angle quickly. And then if we want, you can have a quick look, see what that's looking like. Lots of lampposts going down the middle of the road. Very interesting, but very quick and easy and equal to do, which is the main point here. Okay, so we've got some options. We want to have it obviously turn in. Why are they not spinning? Oh no, what did I just click on? I just spun something apparently. We want them to turn 90 degrees. You can only turn them by these rotations for now, it seems. But you can do some like glitter, which makes them all over the place. This one's weird. You put some value to this one. So I might just put 1 in there. Or 2 apparently. And then, yeah, there you go. That's what it does. It sends them all over the place, which is pretty random, which I suppose you use for like hedges and stuff. I don't know, but we can't choose hedges at the moment. Maybe that's something we can put in there though. Okay, so let me fix this then. So distance apart, your street lights aren't normally that many, so let's reduce the amount of street lights we've got by increasing the distance apart from each other. I'd say something like that looks about normal. And then let's check which way they actually are facing. Let's check they're facing that way, so we need to move them over to my right. I don't know why it keeps doing that, that's annoying. So you've got lane index, so that's in reference to what lane. So the moment it's in the middle, you can choose it negative lanes up to 2 and up to 2 that way. Okay. We could suppose might as well start at -1. Actually, no. I suppose -2 is exactly where we want to be. But then our sidewalk's quite thin. We've got a sidewalk button here. That's why I keep calling it sidewalk. And then you can click on it. Curb width. So you can make it wider. Why is it not making it wider? So it's... I just made it fatter. I shouldn't be making it fatter. I should be making it wider. Curb texture mapping precision. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's gonna make it wider. Vertical makes it higher. Okay, ignore what I'm doing here. We're skipping past the layer point, aren't we? Anyway, there's some lights added. Pretty useful. And oh look, now it's done the curb thing. That looks disgusting. Whoops. Let's just quickly fix that. I think that was, I don't know what it was. I don't think it wasn't that. Put 0.1 in and then click on this one. 0.12. There we go. Put that back to normal. Anyway, so you can keep adding these. So, oh, undo that. Because you got the lights, they look cool. They don't work, by the way. I tested it. I went to night time. They don't turn on, which is really upsetting. They should work. But I'm pretty sure you can add lights with the lights actually in them. But I don't think they work to the day and night cycles. What you definitely would want them to work to. Another thing you can easily do, I'll show you where it is because it took me a little while to work it out, is to add a rail. Barrier rail thing. Did I actually type that in right? No. There we go. So that's been added. You can now show it. It's not anything there. Put it on single mesh for now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I had the wrong thing clicked. Why have you now disappeared? Oh, you haven't disappeared. Okay. Just because I took show off. Click on the right thing, single mesh. There we go. Click on here. Then, what was it called? It was called altogether guardrail support barrier thing. Why is it giving me this list? So that's straight. Oh, I know why. See what I mean? Go back onto this list though, and then oh, I don't know where it's gone now. There's another guardrail somewhere. That's better to use. So, I mean, there's no search bar to find things, which would be quite nice to add to the list of things that are needed. Basics, there we go. Lots of guardrails. So you've got like big ones for highways and stuff, but this is the main one I think we want. So click on that. Brilliant. And then obviously one closer, not further away this time, so we go down in numbers. We want to overlap these ones a little bit, and then obviously change the index, and that is hanging over the curb, so we don't want that, so we want to adjust it a little bit onto the curb, and we want to check that it's actually facing the right way. It is. What a lucky chance. And there you go. How quick was that to now put railings and street lights on your roads with a curb? I'm really happy with it. I'm just want them to fix a few janky things out, like being able to come back and edit the road would be nice. Now you can save your session. Maybe that's what you're meant to do, but you surely like it should save the session for us when we click save, and it save it to this map. So when we open the map, the session's still there. Because now when if I was to save the session, brilliant. I can load it next time I get in, and it's exactly where it should be on the map. But it doubles up the decals if it got down. So if it got down now, we'll still be there, but it'll just load a session on top of everything that's there. See what I'm saying? That's pretty big pain. And also, like, my curbs just disappeared when I save this game and come back to it. Is that going to happen again? Am I going to save this game, come back in a minute, and all this is going to be missing? No, I'll save it. I just saved it now. I will stop recording, close this game down, come back and see if this is still here. I think we've covered most of it anyway, but it'd be a good experiment to know. Obviously you've got groups as well, so like you can move big sections. You can click it, oh my god, click down. You can create a group by clicking on it, and you just click around it, and not really double click at the end to join it, and then you can zoom in on your group, hold Alt. Where'd it go? Alt. There should be a thing, so I can move it, please. Why am I not able to move it? Okay, don't know why that's not working, but yeah, I should be able to move the group as well. If I hit that, it might delete. Soft delete removes this group from session, but not the roads, and you can delete the whole lot. Okay, soft delete, please. Yeah, so I'm not really too sure what that's all about. Toggles the road guidelines measurements. So yeah, this is so you can line rows up further down the line, and it's meant to show things here, your angles. It's meant to show your angles. Why is it not showing the angles? It shows in the video and in the instructions, like the angles when they overlap. I don't know why it's not doing that. Have I covered everything enough for you? So we've got terrain, granularity. So I think that's like the smoothness of the road. So like you'd normally crank this up, and it might even slow the cars down. I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure when these lines are closer together on the decals, when you use that for your traffic, it makes the cars go slower. But then if you've got really big gaps, it makes the cars go faster. But I think this is more of a smoothness thing. So I'm guessing like it's gonna be flat to a meter, and then if you do this, it's gonna be 3 lines per meter. I'm guessing that's what I mean, 3 meters squared. I don't know. But so that's to make it smoother. You see what I'm saying? So I've done layers. You know how to build them now. So you can do obviously crazy stuff. Those hedges aren't in the layers, but I did these little pillars. I did the fence. Anything really in a straight line, you should be able to do in the layer tool. Obviously, I'm gonna get rid of these weird black lines. There we go. This tool just brings up the moving tool, so the Alt key. You push Alt if you saw me do that earlier on to move the whole thing, or just to move a node left and right. You can use that for some reason. Done the bridge, done all them, delete things. That's pretty darn obvious. Restart, clear the road network. Yeah, we don't really want to be clicking that button. It just makes no sense the way they've designed some of this. Road condition, we've done that. It's pretty cool how they've done the road conditioning. Visual control, so this is basically the things that you can see of what you're editing. I really don't like. So like the lines going down it. They'll all disappear, the white grid. You know, toggles the lane info. So lane info. Toggle the node spheres and numbers. Lane info. So that's what we need to change to get it to go. Create a new template from the current profile of this road. Oh, so we can copy this one. Now we've made it, but it won't let us for some reason. Oh, what we clicked on, and do that. So this is yeah, so it would be nice to copy it, but obviously not. Use lines, mark arc lines selection instead of spines. Okay, yeah, sure. Flip the road direction, changes reference line position profile. So, okay, yeah, so it's good to flip that, but it doesn't flip these lines. I need to work out how to flip these lines, get it to left-hand traffic. But that's cool. Like, you need to if you copied the prefab, you lay it down, it's the wrong way around. So that's pretty useful. You can just flip it on the other side. So that's a nice tool to have. Just checking that I haven't gone out, missed anything. Yeah, so that's just going to make your bridges disappear. Got a bridge over there, disappeared. Yeah, cool. And then the overlays is surely the decals. Yeah. Not sure why that's disappeared all the time. Right, so you got the junctions, you know how to edit them now, you know how the joins feed together, you know how to stick it to the terrain. So don't forget you can go to the normal terrain. Shall we show you banking quickly? Not really that important, but banking. So look, we're taking corners and the road is just flat. Now some corners actually have negative banking where it goes. It's really negative, positive banking, which kind of actually throws you off the road rather than into the road. Let's find where the banking controls were. There we go. Auto. There we go. See how it goes into the train there? The terrain. It's dipped in. And then this end actually lifting up. Because it's trying to bank. This is like a mesh road at the moment. And it's banked in. And obviously you can change how banked it is. Go really crazy. It's doing it to all the road, by the way. Not just that one corner. So if it's only if it's taking a corner as well. If it's not taking a corner, it won't do weird stuff. And you also got hairpin, extra hairpin width, so if it's really tight, it'll do it a little bit tighter for you. And then obviously you've just got this road selected. Terraform the terrain to the single road. There you go. It's obviously going to do the edges for you, like I told you about with the mod. And it's now dipped this road in. Let's do that first. Oh, what the? Oh, it's so confusing. Unless that was what that tool did. Create new template profile from this current profile of this road. Will appear in templates list and can be saved from there. Current profile. And I can save it. Where are you meant to save them? Surely not here. Surely it'd be in here. Profiles. Profile templates. Profiles. So it's saved in here. Manic. I always call it my manic. And what they use an underscore manic score. So what was it? Is it? It's a width. No, it's a 2 width underscore 1 lane. What then? Underscore lights underscore by Barry. I don't know. Save. So hopefully that's a new road now that we've got. I don't know. That's what you expect. Reset all templates. Also remove load templates. Don't want to touch that. So apparently it's a thing now we've got. So we should be able to go. Oh my god, I've done it again. Got that. Now we're going to this. Let's curve my road in quickly because I'm trying to show you the bank. You can actually see it banking. Oh, you can sort of feel it banking when you go around. Why? Right, so there you go. It's banked. This is obviously extreme banking. It looks very rippled here. Really rippled. They look nice to drive on. So I wonder what that's all about. It might be to do with the granule tool. So do you think that's made it smoother? So we see. Let's hit the bank it again. Hit this. That made it smoother. I think it has. Yeah. There you go. So that granny, only a little bit. It's obviously quite a tight turn. Maybe didn't like that so much. It is quite close together, those two banks. So now let's test this out again, because oh no, let's not click on that. Let's say I want to name a new road. Let's name a new road. And before it was taking it back to the square one. But no, look, it's kept the same one. How have I managed to do that then? Let's say I wanted to have a look at this road. This is a normal road. Okay, let's make a completely new road. So this is that one. Let's go to profile. Let's click on, let's say highway. Have a look at it. I'm pretty sure that's not the road I just clicked on. Pretty positive that's not. Right, so profiles. Urban. Right, so that's definitely a new road that I've clicked on. Right. So, it's at the bottom of the list. This. Just so I know I can find it again. That's what we've got selected now. Right. Select a new one. Put it down. Wait a minute. So it's gone back to the original one that we selected before. Right. So even if we had this selected, and then we hit this button to go to a new one. What? See, like, how am I meant to like keep track? This is the one. I want to keep this one. So I want to draw another road here somewhere of this road. Like what? Split the node and create a gap. Oh, okay. You didn't give me that option for this road, did you? No, you did. Oh, so you can split them at the nodes. Maybe not the best option for turn, but that's quite cool. So let's say I wanted to do it to this road. I'll choose the node. Right, let's say I want to split. No, undo. Grab this node. I want to split this node. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Undo. Whatever. That's useful. I don't like this one here. Let's split that node. Cool. And for some reason they're now named AB, BBA, BBB. Cool. But if I go draw a new road, it's still this one. Oh look, it did change road. It's one side of the road. But then I want to create a new template for this road. So I'm obviously breaking stuff by pushing that button. I don't know. There should be a way to make sure you still got this road, or at least know that's the road you got selected. It's kind of irritating. I don't think I've got much more to show you all. I think I showed you everything I've learned on how to lay it down and make new roads. Maybe do an area at a time, like how I did here. Do a small section, make it look good, get your prefabs in. Oh, that's what I was going to test, wasn't it? So yeah, this has all got lights and stuff on. Hit the save button. I'll be back. We'll see if it's still here once we've reloaded the game. Okay, well that's jank. It's missing. But one thing I didn't do, which might be the problem. So we'll do one more test to see if it's just me. We'll put it down. Change it to one of the ones with curb, which is any urban really, isn't it? So that's got the curbs. Test it. We've got this. Reloads the collision mesh allowed nodes to be placed on bridges after creating. Oh, I see. That's just to make sure the decals go over the bridge. Why is the curbs disappearing? So we can actually select these curbs. So now there's a 3D object. And you can do what you want with them. You can make them bigger and smaller and stuff as well. I'm pretty sure. No? Yes? No? But why? Oh, okay, it's doing it, but it's all the way over there. Oh no, I wasn't happy about that. All that. I'm sure I was moving it earlier on. Anyway. This thing that works there. Of course it does. Yeah, so you can select it. And it comes up here, sidewalk. So why? It comes up as a square. Render material, none. So maybe that's why? See, I'm just trial and error now. So we've got different materials we could try. Sidewalk 1-1. I don't understand why it disappears. Oh, got a curb as well that disappears, and on the other side. So those three items that come up as squares. Obviously, the game's not happy because it's come up as a square. But is it because it's not in my forest stream normally? Maybe it's using the forestry tool to draw them. Not using the forestry tool, is it? No. It's not using the mesh tool, is it? No. So, obviously I can delete it if I wanted to, but I don't want to do that. Oh. Wait, what? Ooh. Okay, I've accidentally deleted it. But it won't let me bring it back. Okay, so that's a bit jank. So, yeah, I'm confused. Did we lock them? Right. I'm going to save it. It's gone back. See if there's curbs. Any of those buttons or anything I'd done clicked. Helped. Create an object. No. I don't think it would have done. But I'll save the game anyway. I said I saved the game. Don't let me save the game until I exit. Which is a bit odd. Right, so I've come back and I can't even find which one of these it would have been. I'm pretty sure if it had a curb, I would have found it by now. So it doesn't stay there, which is annoying. You can obviously use a prefab like you get with the lights, because the lights aren't disappearing, it seems, and all this stuff. So the 3D stuff, you can probably use a curb for that, but it wouldn't be flat, like to the terrain, like the other curb was staying like. So it's annoying that doesn't work. So it's a great tool, but definitely has a long way to come to be perfect. It's got a few things not quite right with it, but still go ahead, have fun, learn it, because it will get improved. I'm sure they will fix things like the sidewalks. Or maybe I'm doing something stupid. I could maybe look at the BeamNG documentary thing with Bob and try and look up sidewalks, and maybe you're meant to save certain prefab things, because I bet our bridge is gone as now. Yeah, our bridge is also gone, which is irritating. What's the point in having those two things in there? If they don't work, get that fixed and make it so we can come back and edit the roads, because I've closed the game. So if I now go onto this, yeah, I can't edit any of these roads the way we're just doing it. You'd think that shouldn't disappear whatsoever. That should just always be there if you're using this technique to build your roads. But anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I hope you've learned something, and you're going to now have lots of fun playing some map making. I want to say thank you very much to my 2 Patreon people that are supporting me along the way. I just want to show my appreciation, guys. Thanks for giving me a bit of boost. One of the reasons I do make tutorials and keep trying is because of them sort of people. And all the likes and comments that we always get on the videos, I really do appreciate it. Some of the best videos I got are my tutorials, so you guys find them really helpful, which I do also get a kick from. It's really nice being that kind of guy that can educate and teach people how to do things, and then hopefully see your work later on down the line. It will really make their heart glow. I just want to say goodbye. I want you to keep it real, stay safe, and share that love now. Bye-bye.